Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? So, alright, before I even start this, I'm just gonna give a disclaimer that I'm probably gonna curse, and two, it's gonna be a little bit stuff that I'm gonna talk about is a little gross and disturbing, disgusting. It's actually really gross and disgusting. I'm not gonna show any, obviously, videos or anything, but so, alright, so fuck it. This movie that, has been, got backlash, came out on Netflix, called Cuties. When it first came out, or when it didn't even come out yet, it was just, they had the cover picture, it was just all these young girls, like children, dressed up in like sexy clothing, that a woman would wear, a grown woman, to show off her body, to look sexy. And then when you put that shit on a kid and the positions that they were doing, it's very disgusting and disturbing. And kids aren't supposed to be sexy, right? They're supposed to be kids. You're not supposed to sexualize anybody. That's a fucking minor. But anyway, so Netflix got, that got backlash for that, and then they put out some thing saying, oh, we're extremely sorry for the disturbing picture. So they changed the cover photo, and they were still basically trying to back that it was a good movie with a good message and all that shit. What's up? So before I forgot to read the summary of how Netflix basically summarize this movie and what this movie's about, so I gotta throw this little cut clip in. So this is how they do it. 11-year-old Ami starts to rebel against her conservative family's traditions when she becomes fascinated with free-spirited dance crew. Yo, this movie, they wanna label this movie for these little kids. They wanna label that free-spirited. That's a shame, man. Free-spirited my ass. Called sexualizing children. That's what it's called. Not free-spirited. Ain't nothing free-spirited about that shit. So that's all. So get to the rest of the video now. So I watched it because I was like, fuck it, let me see. Me and my girlfriend watched it, and in the beginning of the movie, it kind of seems like it's a normal movie, and then as it goes on, it kept getting worse and worse. So basically, just to give you a rundown, is that there's this little girl, the main chick, Ami, who's from Senegal, and she comes here with her family, and she has all these issues, and basically she runs into issues because she wants to fit in and blah 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 blah, right? Now this movie could have been a movie with an actual message highlighting the society and how we sexualize women, and how it can negatively affect a child into not respecting their body and doing sexualized things. And they could have done it if they were creative and artistic in a way where they didn't actually have the kids doing anything, and they could have gotten that message across to us with good camera angles and cuts and stuff like that. But they didn't do that. What they do is they have the girl Ami, who wants to be part of the dance squad of these girls. They have her start looking up videos online of our extremely sexualized, provocative, slutty women that dance around, They have their asses out to twerk and doing all that shit that's pretty much in every rap video, right? They're all the same, all generic videos doing the same shit. So now she starts doing it. She learns these dance moves. Now, let me tell you, they're minors. They're minors. I was reading, they're all minors 100%. And I was reading that apparently the girl Ami got hired when she was 11 years old for the movie. Now, I don't know how old she was when they shot it, but apparently she's 14 now. So this movie, we can say, was probably in production about, it's gotta be at least a year ago, right? We'll ballpark it. The girls in the movie were apparently 11 and 12 and 13 years old, okay? So they're babies. They had these girls like twerking, humping the floor, moving their bodies like that. And to put it off, right, before you even go any further, the camera angles. Me and my girlfriend, I felt so disgusting watching this movie. Like, my skin was crawling. I couldn't sit still. I was just like, I was literally sitting there. I was like, how the fuck is this even allowed to be made? Like, Netflix should be getting fucking sued. You fuck kidding me, Netflix? Netflix, sorry. You guys are fucking disgusting for doing this shit. Whoever the fuck produced this movie, all the people recording this movie and doing the fucking camera angles, you're not fucking disturbed by doing this shit? And the parents of these kids? Are you fucking kidding me? That's like child endangerment. It's disgusting. To be able to put your kid out there like that. Anyway. They have this one scene, right? So they're learning all these fucking inappropriate fucking dance moves, right? And there's one scene where they sneak into a fucking laser tag place and a security guard catches them. And he's like, you guys need to leave, get out, and they're not leaving. And he's like, I'm gonna call your parents, blah, blah, blah. And then he grabbed the one girl's arm, and then she starts yelling at him, oh, you're a pervert, why are you trying to touch me, why are you trying to touch me? All right, these are the 4 girls that are in there. And he starts going, he's like, no, he's like, what are you talking about, stop. So the other security guard comes out, an older dude. And he's like, what's going on? This guy goes, they snuck in, I caught them, I told them that we're gonna call your parents and we need to go, and they weren't gonna come, so I grabbed the arm and she started yelling, saying I was trying to touch her, and it wasn't like that. He's like, I'm just trying to get them to leave. And then they go, no, we're a part of a dance competition, don't call our parents because then we're not gonna be able to do it or whatever. So this girl, Ami, proceeds to now go in front of these 2 older men, okay, significantly older men. The one guy was probably in his 30s, right? And the other guy was probably 50s to 60, I'm gonna guess. And she starts to now fucking twerk in front of this fucking old dude. And to top it off, the younger guy seems to be disturbed and like, what's going on? And the older guy is fucking into it. He's smiling, he's staring at her, he likes it. And then the other guy hits him, basically says, yo, what are you doing? And the guy shrugs him off and continues to smile and look at him. The other guy just tells him to leave. So then after that, there's fucking dance. Now there's a part where they do some fucking live stream dance, and they're on like a fucking like a staircase somewhere. I don't remember if it was in a train station or whatever, but it was a fucking like staircase outside. And they're going slow motion, okay? Once again, zooming in, camera angles, zooming in on their vaginas, zooming in on their asses. We're talking about 11, 12, and 13-year-old fucking babies. We're zooming in on their fucking body parts. Okay? Then there's a part where they're in slow motion and they're aiming at their face. And each one of these girls comes on the camera and is biting their lips, biting their fingers, like rubbing their fingers like down their lips. Like, and this happened multiple times, but there was one part where they, like I was saying, they went in slow motion to really draw it out. Why are we trying to make kids sexy? What the fuck? You fucking kidding me? There's another part where she gets into a fight in a school. and her fucking pants come off. And she's laying on this ground in her underwear, and her underwear is kind of getting pulled up her butt like a wedgie, so some of her butt cheeks are coming out, and they zoom in on her ass in her underwear with her pants down. And then the dance at the end. They're on stage doing shit no kid should ever be doing. Once again, they're humping, they're twerking, they're doing all this shit, they're splitting. They literally take their hand and they put it on their vagina. And they spread their legs, they flex their hips, and they take their hands and they take them and they slowly drag it up their vagina. I actually like feel gross talking about this shit right now. Yeah, no wonder why there's fucking cancel Netflix right now. Oh yeah, in the audience, right? They proceed to show that the audience is getting disturbed, but at the same time they're showing guys, they're definitely older than them. There was this one guy specifically, I remember, he's into it, he's smiling, he's liking it. So basically, Netflix, right? Because now I'm talking to you fucking sick fucks. And your parents, whoever the parents of these kids are, and everybody who is involved in this fucking movie. This movie takes place in France, and all you disgusting ass people. You try to act like the movie was a good cause and was done for the right purpose. Yet, we're sexualizing kids, okay? By making them dress provocatively, dance provocatively, by touching their body parts and biting their lips and their fingers, showing each other how to twerk, touching each other's butts, zooming in on their asses and their vaginas, having them dance in front of grown men, and having grown men like it. Yeah, that's a good fucking message. That's a great message. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't really have anything else to say, but there should be legal action for this. 100% legal action for this shit. There should be lawsuits. Those parents should fucking get in trouble. Yo, we're talking about 11 and 12 and 13-year-old babies. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. These motherfuckers are out here. They're at the top. They're involved in a lot of shit. Hey, Netflix. You guys seem like you might be in on some shit. As time goes on, more and more of this shit keeps coming out. So everybody else who was out here acting like me and all these other people that were talking about this shit years ago, where's it at now? People getting locked up, finding out, oh, these people like kids, these people like kids, these people like kids. Netflix apparently likes to promote that. What are you promoting it for? Is that movie was made for a pedophile. 100%. A pedophile, 100%. That's right down his alley. We need to protect the children. That's the most important thing we need to be doing over any of this other bullshit that's going on right now. Is we need to protect the children. Disgusting. Netflix, you can go fuck yourself. The people who own Netflix, people who allowed this movie to go on, you need to go fuck yourself. These kids' parents, you need to go fuck yourself. How much money did you guys get paid? Just your kids get paid? What kind of message you teaching your kid at 11, 12, 13 years old to fucking do this shit for money? Great way to make your fucking kid a stripper or a hooker, or at least make some really bad choices in life when she's growing up. It's a fucking kid. Their minds are malleable, and you're teaching them to fucking drop their morals for money, sell their body for money. Everybody, you should all be ashamed. I got nothing else to say, but share the video. Go fucking watch this shit for yourself if you really want to see how fucking gross and fucked up this is. And this is on a fucking streaming platform that is all over the fucking place. All over. Man, I don't know. We need to definitely we need to hold them responsible. There's no way that Netflix should be able to get away with some shit like this. Oh, we're sorry for the fucking image. Yo, go fuck the image. Are you kidding me? Fuck the image. How about the fucking movie, Netflix? How about the fucking movie? The image. We took the image down because it was a distasteful image. The fucking movie's distasteful. The image was a fucking pleasure compared to the fucking movie. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. You guys are fucking fake and full of shit, Netflix. You don't give a fuck. Catering to pedophiles. Save the children, and we need to do anything to protect and save these kids, yo. Because there's clearly a push going on to normalize this shit between fucking California now making it fucking not mandatory for motherfuckers to have to, register as a sex offender if you were involved in raping a kid or molesting a kid. If they're a minor and you don't exceed 10 years, yeah, that's not a push to make it to some fucking weird shit. You got that. Wake the fuck up, everybody. This shit's not a fucking game. It's not a fucking conspiracy. It's not bullshit. It's real. And it's happening. And if you don't fucking wake up, let's see what happens. Do whatever we can to save these kids. Better believe a kid's life is more important than an adult's life that's gonna be trying to fuck with a kid. So just think about that shit. You start fucking with a kid, you deserve the ultimate consequence. That's all I got to say. Depressing video, sorry for that, but it is what it is. I had to say something about it. Much love, guys, and we need to make some shit happen. Talk to you later.